Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Walker, an MTSS facilitator with Everett Public Schools, and I'm here again with Barb Dubin, a school social worker at Garfield Elementary School, and we're here for our third video in our series on social emotional learning for elementary age children. And today, Barb, you're going to talk to us about mindfulness check-ins. So describe what mindfulness means. We hear it a lot, but I'm not sure everybody could really knows how to define it.
Yeah, it's a new term that is being integrated into well-being and integrated into social emotional well-being for little guys. It used to be people thought of mindfulness as only a yoga experience or something in that realm, but now we're recognizing the real value and help that mindfulness is for children, especially children with any stress. And a lot of us are going through a lot of stress right now because of the COVID. So mindfulness is taking hold of your mind, being aware of your present moment without judgment and without trying to change it. Mindfulness is really about bringing your attention to the here and now in your body and in your mind. And it's like having a vacation from the stress. It's a chance for your mind to have a break. And I always like to put this slide up that I got from the Continua group in a seminar. Are we mindful or are we mindful? And I know that we all potentially want to have a goal of being on the right side of this, but we often experience life where we're more like the left side. So working towards mindfulness is a goal. It's not a demand. It's a process. So the techniques that mindfulness uses, we draw our focus and our attention to our body to help us relax and calm our emotions. Some of the benefits help with emotional suffering and increase our pleasure, gives us more choices and more control. Can help you make important decisions when you can sort of clear your mind. Helps you focus and make you more effective and productive. Increase your compassion for yourself and for others if you're able to take a little breather and think about another person. Some people report that it helps you lessen your pain, tension, and stress and improve your health as a consequence.
So one of the ways that we teach kids at school to do that is giving them very visual and physical examples of how to do some deep breathing. Can you describe that process for us a little bit?
And there's, again, I keep referring to different things on the internet and YouTube have wonderful exercises, and we're going to show you a couple here in a minute. But breathing, deep breathing and mindful breathing is something that needs to be learned, kids through grown-ups. It's an act of using a deeper breath and being conscious of your breathing in and breathing out. So sometimes we use a visual aid to help teach breathing for calming down. Sometimes we use breathing during transitions from like recess to getting ready for math. And breathing and we try to make it fun. So for example, in this picture, there's a hand and we teach kids to breathe in as they're tracing their hand, going up the pinky, breathing in, hold it at the top of the finger, and then breathe down slowly. And breathing in, we talk about belly breathing, which I think the next slide shows belly breathing, which we use from second step, how to belly breathe. We put our hands on our belly, and especially for the little kids to learn that breathing in means that we breathe in through our nose, and that makes our belly go out, which is really our lungs filling up. And then we breathe out slowly and the belly goes in. And then we repeat that. But the tracing is kind of helpful because it brings, again, kids' focus to the breathing itself and also to the hand.
Barb, I have to tell you, my son is an Everett student, and I have noticed him before put his hands towards his belly like that when he is frustrated with his little sister. So I can tell you that they learn it and they use it and that it's helpful.
Well, I was thinking too, I was watching a baseball game and the pitcher was in a tight spot. And the pitcher, I'm sure you've all seen this in some sports arena or in a play, but maybe not play, but the sports arena, the guy was had that really clinched pitch. He had to get the guy out, and he took a big breath and then a fast breath out. And that's a different kind of breathing for a different purpose. It's kind of like bring your attention right now, clear your breath, get rid of your stress, your nerves, because you have to have your eye-hand coordination. So there's a lot more research about breathing and the benefits of breathing, but we like to teach it young. And we've really seen kids, classroom where the energy's up here using the breathing activity. So it comes down to here where we're ready for that math lesson. These are two resources you can check out on YouTube. Colby Calais and Common Sing with Elmo about belly breathing. Great for K1 kids, first graders. And the belly breathing or the relaxed breathing, I call it the bubble fish, shows a fish who takes in breath, rises, and then exhales. And there's nice bubble sounds that go with it and fun for everybody.
Those are great, but I guess we should probably end our video then with just maybe a couple of seconds here of Elmo and how we can support the belly breathing that way.
Okay. It looks like the sound didn't come through, but what's nice about this video, and you'll hear it in your own when you click on, I believe, is that the adults also have moments of when they get really upset, and then they use belly breathing.
I forgot to say the sound. Sorry about that.
This is how you do belly breathe. Wanna breathe right through the belly breathe. This is how you do it. Put your hands on your tummy, now you're ready to begin. Put your hands on your belly and you slowly breathe in. Bubba breathe. Belly, belly, bubba, bubba breathe. Belly, belly breathe. Let your belly go out.
That probably gives you enough of the point of that one. And then the breathing fish.
The bubble fish. Nice visual. Kids like to watch the fish go up and down while they're breathing. We're talking 1 minute, 2 minutes tops, maybe even less, just to get a little self-awareness and self-regulation.
That's great. This is, I think, a great one to use. It'd be easy to use at home when you're having those frustrating moments to just take a pause and watch this
or getting ready for going to sleep, to have those transitions that are often difficult. Getting into bed, having a bubble fish breathing exercise might be fun and lowering the energy level for sleeping.
Thank you for those resources.